Hey guys, Neo saying now for today's video I want to talk about transfers. That's right, Marash Kumballa from Hellas Verona in Syria been linked to Arsenal. I'll be talking about him. Also, the Barcelona goalkeeper Neto, that's right, Neto, not the store, Barcelona goalkeeper Neto been linked to Arsenal as well. I'll be giving my thoughts on both of those transfers, but until then, please remember to please do subscribe to the channel. It does help the channel out massively. Also, please continue to like, comment, and all of that does help the channel out and support the channel. And thank you once again for everything. But now, let's get started. So, let's talk now about the first potential Arsenal signing, Marash Kumballa, the Albanian international currently playing for Hellas Verona in Syria. The 6'4" centre-back, which I do have to say I like. I like the fact that we are rumoured with defenders with height, someone that is different from our typical defender, who is said to be similar to the William Saliba, who we signed last summer, who we had to send back out on loan, but who will now be trying to train with the Arsenal squad. It's said that Arsenal are interested in Kumballa as being a potential long-term signing or replacement for the likes of David Luiz and Socrates. Now, I know this is a player that a lot of other teams are looking at. The likes of Manchester United, Man City, PSG are also looking at him as well, along with Inter Milan. Just a few of the clubs that are looking at Kumballa. And from all the research that I've done, the videos and just looking online, he seems to be a pretty good, solid defender. And for even someone of his height and build, I think he moves around the pitch pretty well. Does have an element of similar to Mertesacker, where he does seem to be a bit blumbering, and it's not exactly as though he's got lots of build on him, but he knows how to use his body in the right way in order to defend, which is what I like about him. Yes, he could be better at maybe passing the ball and being, I guess, more like a William Saliba or like a David Luiz. But I think what he provides us still has elements of those players, and definitely would be an upgrade on Socrates, but he still is able to give us the solid defensive ability that we want. His main strength beyond a shadow of a doubt has to be his set piece headering. I mean, I've seen this guy score so many goals. Just set him up and he will score them. Like, his height to be towering over other people is incredible, and I think I really do rate him on that one. Like, I think he would give Arsenal, along with Saliba, that ability to be able to score via headering in terms of set pieces. And I just hope that he's a player that we could bring in. Right now he's valued at about 20 million. But you know it's going to take close to that William Saliba type of money, where we're looking at maybe 30, 32 million to bring him in, just based on the sheer fact that we have tons and tons of players tons of teams who are looking at him as well. So there's sure to be other competition. I know Tottenham are also looking at him as well, and you know they're in pretty good need of a centre-back. So let's see what happens, but he does look like a really, really good, solid player for Arsenal. And I just hope that, even though funds again will be limited this year, and even more so than last year, maybe with the right sales to certain players, the likes of Mkhitaryan and El Nene, we could bring in this player, and yeah, he could be able to give Arsenal what they need, and that is first and foremost a good, solid defense. But let's see what happens over the next few months or so. Then finally, Arsenal are looking at the Barcelona goalkeeper Neto. Now, a lot of you have probably heard of Neto, but haven't seen him around in a while. And Neto, if you don't know, is Brazilian. So again, I will say this is right up the Edu banner in terms of where this has come from. Like, why would Neto, who plays for Barcelona, be interested in Arsenal? Or why would a rumor be like this even be linked with a newspaper? And yes, you could say that, you know, this came out of the Mirror, which is a bit tabloidish. But where there's smoke, there's fire, and with the likes of Eddie being in charge, it's no wonder why we're linked with a lot of Brazilian players, and Neto being, well, I think maybe the first goalkeeper from that. It said that Arsenal are looking at him as being a backup to Leno, which is okay, but what about Emiliano Martinez? So does this mean that potentially Martinez might be leaving? I mean, Martinez now is 27 or 26. And Martinez is a good goalkeeper. I don't think he's at that top six level to be able to be number one. I think he makes too many mistakes. But I think he is at like that lower Premier League level, or like top end Championship goalkeeper. When he was out on Reading, he was a very good goalkeeper for them, was one of the best in the Championship. And I think that that's kind of his level. Maybe he can get better to where he turns out to be just a good, solid Premier League goalkeeper. But I don't think that he's going to be that top tier level, like what I could say from Leno, who I would consider to be in the top six goalkeepers in the Premier League. But with Neto potentially being his replacement, with the breadth of experience that Neto have, I mean, Arsenal and Edu are really shaping themselves into creating a Brazilian spine of the team, with the likes of Neto in defence and David Luiz there at our centre back. All we're just missing is some Brazilian midfield players. I talked about Almada being one of those potential midfield players as well. And then you still got Gabriel Martinelli as well. And I'm sure we're going to be linked with at least a couple more Brazilian midfield players before the start of next season as well. But guys, let me know your thoughts on Neto. Do you think he's someone that we need? Should we be sticking with Emiliano Martinez? Or, I mean, weigh up the options. There's good and there's bad. My opinion, he would be a good upgrade, but you know, maybe we should support the players that we have. So leave your comments below. And what do you think of Marash Kumballa at Hellas Verona? Think he'd be good, solid. Check him out. Go online. Go on other YouTube channels. See what they're saying. Not sure if AFTV have covered this one yet, but for me, this one really kind of captured my eye. So leave your comments below on your thoughts on this. Please continue to subscribe to the channel. Really does help the channel out, and like and comment. And I will see you all next time. Peace.